Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my first video of 2017, and we're going to be talking about my beauty favorites of 2016. 2016 was kind of interesting, weird, kind of rough year. So, but I did discover a lot of nice beauty products. So I'm going to share that with you guys in this video, and if you want to see them, please keep watching. So like last time, I have them all written down. And then I have some I remembered as I've been doing my makeup lately, because I did this list like 2 days ago. So I'm going to start off with primers. So for primers, I have 3 that I'd like to talk about. And the first one would be the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. And this thing is completely empty. I've used it until I can't get anything out of it anymore. I have to repurchase it. I kept the bottles just so I would remember to talk about it to you guys. But it's very... like, you only need a little bit, so it lasts so long, but it makes my eyeshadow stay on like no other. I don't know if I like it better than the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but it has been a favorite. I do like this one. And then the next one is another Smashbox. I've been really discovering Smashbox in this past year. So I have the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's the Pore Minimizing one. And it's also good for oil control, they say, which I do believe it is kind of, but since I'm really oily, I still tend to use a separate oil controlling primer, that kind of thing. And last but certainly not least is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Primer that everyone has been talking about everywhere. And I do like this primer. I think it's a lighter silicone based primer, so it feels more like a lotion when it goes on, so it's not as heavy. I do see some pores sometimes, like towards the end of the day, of course. I see like my makeup started to wear down, but I do like it. I don't have any oil control primers because I've still been liking my Hourglass and the other Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So those two I haven't discovered anything new yet. So next we're going to talk about foundations. Let me get them. So the first foundations I'm talking about, and I say foundations because I have 2 of them here. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I have the shades 6W1 Sandalwood and 5W2 Rich Caramel. I talked about this last year because it was my favorite then. I only talking about it now because I found another color that I think matches me for more every other time of the year, and this is really when I have like a serious tan. So these are fades. And then next I have this Lancome Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. And I have 460 Suede. And this is pretty much done. This part keeps falling off whenever I try to swipe it. I have a backup in my drawer. But this is... I've been really getting into stick foundations for like when I have to rush to work. I just, apply it and then blend it out. It just saves so much time. Or you gotta pump, let the beauty blender, dot it. Like, it's just so much work. Saves me a lot of time. And the next one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done, and I have the shade Dark. I didn't think this would match me, but it did. A lot of people didn't like. Certain people didn't like this, but I don't mind it. It's not full glam, but it does cover really well imperfections if you just want just the cover, and it also lasts really well because I have a lot of like more fuller coverage foundations that sink into smile lines, and this one surprisingly does not sink into my smile lines, so that makes me love it even more. It's like almost done already. And then last but certainly not least is my Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. It's the water foundation, and I have the shade Deep Honey. I haven't been using it since it's gotten colder because I do notice that it tends to show like dryness on my skin, even though I'm not dry. So I tend to really wear this in the summer, and it matches me well. I don't appreciate the fact that this was the last shade when I bought it, but I did hear that Tarte came out with more shades, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so if you can find your shade, it's a good foundation to pick up. And I have one, almost dropped it. I have one honorary mention. That's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Now this is a recent find, but I did start using this before the year was over, and I did like it. I only just recently bought the foundation. I think I bought it before the new year, like just before like the 31st. Anyway, whenever I wear this foundation, people like compliment me, even though it's not. It's more of a light to medium coverage foundation. You can build it up. Like today I mixed it with my BECCA Ultimate Coverage Cream, and I think it looks alright, but people always say that you look so glowy and it's so nice and bright, so I do like this foundation. And I have the shade 4.0. Next is powder. So I did tell you guys that I was starting to try some new loose setting powders, but really I still like today I just used my Laura Mercier setting powder to bake. Nothing else really seems to be comparing in that regard. But when it comes to like pressed powders right now, I'm loving my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Kit, and specifically Decay, which I believe is Levitation. And as you can see, I hit pan on it. I use it to bake under, well, not really bake, but to set the concealer under my eyes. And then I use the yellow one, which is Lyric. I use that everywhere else I apply concealer, and sometimes I do contour with this, but sometimes. And then blush. I've been loving two things. I've been loving the BECCA Luminous blush in Foxyglove that I got. It's so beautiful. I would have wore it today, but it's just that I didn't want to have too much glow factor on my cheeks because I'm trying a new highlighter out from Artist Couture, the collab with Jackie Aina. I'm wearing a couple of the powders from that box set. And then the next blush I have to set is the Tarte Color Wheel blush palette. They came out with for holiday, and I love all of these colors, and they have two highlighters that actually aren't bad. I just forget to use them sometimes. But I do love like these colors I've used a lot, Iconic and Montage up here. And this one, as you can see, I use a lot. It's Mod. Those are my favorites. And speaking of highlighter, that's the next category we're going into. For highlighter, I've been loving, first thing is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Candlelight. It's so beautiful. I love wearing it as a cream highlighter, or sometimes I mix it with my foundation. I've been doing that since it's been a little bit cooler and my skin hasn't been as oily, but still oily. It's very nice for my skin tone. And then I like MAC Oh Darling. I know it's limited edition, I'm sorry, but it is, there are lots of comparable shades to it. So pretty. It's what I've been using a lot lately, so I had to mention it. And then also I have two of the glow kits from Anastasia Beverly Hills. That Glow and Sundipped. They're both so goldy and beautiful. I'm not going to mention that one, but this one, these two are my faves, so yeah. Going through this video like a boss, and I got 10 minutes before I gotta leave. Liquid lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks, I need are in my bag. I had to go fish these two out of my bags because they're my favorites. They need to be with me. And these two are from the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick line, and it's the shades Ashton and Kathryn. And I'm wearing Ashton today, and I've been wearing Kathryn like all the time. Like I wore it yesterday. So these two, I've talked about these before in favorites videos, I do believe. They're so nice. Don't fall on the floor. Alright, next thing. Too Faced. Another one of my favorite lipstick formulas is the Too Faced Melted Mattes. And I have 4 colors here that I'm in love with. I do believe I've talked about these before, but just to reiterate, I have Lady Balls, Drop Dead Red, what's this one? Candy Cane. This is a newer one that came out for the holidays, and Naughty by Nature. Putting all this makeup away is going to be so fun. And last but certainly not least is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. I have the shade Bawse, which is a collab with Lily Singh, and big spender, which, you know, I feel like this one suits me. At least the name anyway. These are like my favorite, those are like my favorite formulas. And I definitely need to get more of the Smashbox. Recording there when I wasn't actually saying anything, right? So for regular liquid lipstick, for regular lipsticks, my favorite, one of my favorites has been the Bite Amuse Bouche line. It's for days when I don't want to have like matte lips. These make my lips look so juicy, and they're so comfortable and pigmented. So I have the shade Molasses here. This is a darker nude, and Chai, which is a lighter pinkier nude. And they smell like lemon. I have to go to the Bite Beauty Lab to create my own with one of my friends. It's gonna be so much fun. I think I'm doing that for like my birthday or something. That's like a good few months from now. And the next liquid, if I say liquid lipstick one more time, the next lipstick formula I'm in love with is the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. I have this shade Carnal, which is a comfort matte, a pinky nude, a pinky peachy nude. I love. And I did do a swatch video on like the 7 I have, or I have 9. I think I have 9. And Rapture, which is more of a mauve-y nude. And this one is a cream. It feels like a gloss. It's so beautiful. Hey. And then I have eyeshadow palettes. Shadow that I'm going to be mentioning right now is the Lorac Mega Pro 3. It's messy. It's white. I'm trying to keep it clean, but it's hard. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I tend to delve over here. This cider is so pretty. I've worn it before. I think I've done a video with it, I think. But yeah, these shadows are so beautiful. And I actually don't own any of the regular Lorac Pro eyeshadows. I just have the mega ones. And I love them. So you'd think I would get the normal pros. I have not. I have not though. And then I have, which ones? I guess we're going in order of when I bought them. The Anastasia and Makeup by Mario collab, the Master Palette. I know a lot of people are bashing this palette, and it's not, I don't like it for uniqueness because it's not that unique, but I like it for usability. It's very user friendly. You get the colors you need. Warm, cream, warm, transition, nice brown, crease shade, a nice cool shade if you need it, right? And that's all you really need, because you can deepen the intensity of the brown to make it look almost black if you really wanted to. And then you got your golds and your warm shades, so it's a nice neutral palette that's set up nice. And if you look at the way Makeup by Mario does his makeup, it's not extravagant out of it's not you know, crazy editorial makeup. Is very wearable, something you could try doing yourself makeup. So what did you expect? And also my next thing by Anastasia Beverly Hills is the Modern Renaissance palette. I know everyone's mentioning this, and it's for a reason, because it's very pretty and it works and it's pigmented and it's very warm, and I like that. And lastly but not certainly not least, I don't know what I'm trying to say in this video, is the Too Faced, this is not Too Faced, what is wrong with me? This is the Tom Ford Quad and Honeymoon, and I think this actually came out in 2015. Yeah, I think so. But it was on back order for months, and I couldn't get it until 2016. And I actually gave up hope and happened to just randomly check. I forgot what website I got this on, whether it was Nordstrom or Bergdorf Goodman. Randomly checked the site and saw that it was in stock. I ordered that thing so fast, and I just adore it. It's so pretty because it has the warm shades, and these golds are beautiful, and they're just so, I just love them. They're expensive, but I love them. And I think that's all for eyeshadow palettes. And then I have like loose eye products, and I only really have, I think, 1 or 2 things under that category, and that is the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust, and I have Zap and Solstice. So pretty. So pretty. I feel like you don't really see Solstice, like people, you don't really pay attention to it much when I put it on. I don't know. Not like you in particular, but like people. Like, I don't know, like I'm wearing another duochrome eyeshadow from the After Dark palette from Urban Decay, and I don't know if that really is eye-catching, so I want it to be. So that's the only thing. And then I have some random things up in here. And the first one is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in 30M. This is my contour. I'm wearing it today. So nice. And then I have the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Tan. This is also what I'm wearing under my eyes. This is, I haven't used my backup I got from Gen Beauty yet. But this is also a bit more, I guess, not watery, but it may be a little bit watery, but it's also pigmented. I don't think it's as pigmented as my NARS one though. And that's not all I have to talk about. No, actually there's one thing I just recently remembered as I was using it today. And it's my Bobbi Brown corrector in Dark Peach. I hit pan. I use it every single day. Every single day that I wear makeup, this goes under my eyes. And some days I'll just wear it and I won't wear a concealer on top of it because it doesn't look orange under my eyes. It looks just brighter. So I like that. I want to find more correctors that do that, that don't leave an orange tint under on my skin, but just conceal, like correct and conceal. So yeah. So that's it for this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Let me know what you want to see for 2017. I have a few new products, but I don't know if I should review them, like the After Dark palette by Urban Decay. Do you want to see that in a review or makeup tutorial? I've been using it for the past couple days. But yeah. So yeah. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.